Do I need to repurchase it? Absolutely not. Like, leave it alone. It's been so long that I don't remember how to start a video anymore. Today we've got some skin, hair and makeup empties. I post a lot of first impressions of things, and I think it's important to get finished through the whole bottle, because then you have like the whole user experience and like any problems that you had. So let's get to it. We have this Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. Someone on TikTok started like a full-on argument with me about this, saying that I don't use it. There's the empty container. I got sent a travel size of this first. That's how I got introduced to it. Then I bought my own. I've used it so much that it doesn't even look recognizable anymore. Then I bought this giant one. This is 125ml. And then I bought another one of these, which is actually this one, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think you can gather by now that it's something that I like. I have dehydrated skin, so that means basically I will get fine lines if I don't hydrate it enough. And as soon as I hydrate it enough, fine lines disappear. So sometimes you'll see in my content I've got fine lines and sometimes I haven't. The point is, this is very, very lightweight. It's gorgeous under makeup and you can just use it all the time. Hence I've bought like, I don't know, how many milliliters have I been through now at this point? Like 300, 500, I don't know. So would I repurchase it? I think we can say yes, being that I've already done that 3 times. NARS Afterglow Liquid Blush. This was my go-to blush for like a year and I used it non-stop. This is the shade ORGASAM. No. O-R-G, wait, why can't I spell it? ORGASM. So nice. It's very like, it's really lightweight. It gives you a proper flush of colour. It goes perfectly with any kind of makeup you're doing. My only gripe is that it's a little bit more coral than I would love and I don't appreciate like the oranginess of it. Would I repurchase it? Hypothetically, yes. I really love like red blushes. Like I've got this on right now. I just feel it looks like super natural and you can put like too much on and it just looks really good. That's what I tell myself anyway. The formula I would definitely repurchase it is unbelievable. Very juicy. It must have hydrating ingredients in it. And the only reason I'm definitely not going to repurchase it is because I own about 50 different blushes and that's probably an underestimate. Do I need to repurchase it? Absolutely not. Like, leave it alone. Next we have the Medicube PDRN Pink Peptide Serum. Now this is something I use with my Booster Pro non-stop. I just recently got sent the Booster Pro X2 and it's so unbelievably good. Genuinely, I don't know if these things work scientifically. Like, I'm not in a position to be saying things like that, but I can definitely see results from this. I was saying this to my friend the other day. I never would have purchased this because it is so expensive, but being that I've been sent it, would I purchase it knowing what I know now? Yes. I hope that is English. Anyway, I use this for like the first minute because it's very like super silky, very hydrating, and it kind of gives you like the glass glow effect straight away. Fun fact, glass skin can only be achieved with products. You cannot naturally have glass skin. It's not real. You get glass skin from using glowy skincare products, and that's fine. Like, you can't be perfect all the time. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I digress. Would I repurchase this? Already did. I'm like nearly finished with this one. I've been holding on to these empties for a while now because you know what, you cannot win on the internet. If I say that I've used something, people will say that I've never used it. People will accuse you of not using this even though it's very clearly empty. I can't win, but I thought it would be nice to have the products in my hand. Tell you what, I'll be so glad to get rid of them. I've had this bag for like 3 months. Oh my god, why do I keep going off on different tangents? So would I repurchase it? Already did. Yeah, I think I answered that. But however, I've now started using this one. This is the Medicube EGF NAD Firming Serum. I think I like this one a lot more. So yeah, they're both like really, really good, but I prefer this one, and I can't even tell you why. It just, I like the feel of it on my skin. I like how it looks. I like the ingredients. I already have things with PDRN in it, so I don't know, I forgot my point now. I just really like it. Okay, next product is a little bit more niche. This is the exoblanc Boosting Serum. I do my own micro needling. I'm not suggesting that you do it. I don't care if you think I shouldn't do it. That's just being honest. Anyway, exoblanc is a very good brand for micro needling ampoules. So basically you use the serum as you're doing your micro needling, which I don't do like that, just in case anyone's worried. They have this boosting serum which you can apply after to kind of like heal your skin. This has got exosomes, 6 peptide complex, PDRN, and then if I remember right, it's got volufiline in it somehow in the ingredients list, but it's not on this packaging, so I don't remember. If you want good skin, forget everything, find something with exosomes. You can even try the Inculus Do an Exosome Serum. I actually do own that, so I will try it out for you guys. Exosomes is like the best skincare ingredient of all time. I feel like it's responsible for how good my skin looks these days, including microneedling. Like, don't get me wrong, using this product alone is not gonna change absolutely everything. I do microneedling, as I was saying, I do the Medicube. There's a lot of stuff going on, so bear that in mind. Whenever an influencer tells you a product is good, they are likely doing other things. This serum, super juicy, perfect under makeup, love it at night time. I finished it ages ago and I haven't replaced it, and I've really missed it, so I need to repurchase this like ASAP. And this is a very spinny purchase. This is the Lancome Renergie SPF 50, god that's a long name, HPN UV New Cream. This has got SPF 50 in it. It's like a day cream, and then it's also anti-dark spots and skin laxity. I don't know. One thing I do like about it is that it's refillable, so if you love this product, you can just pop this thing out like so, and you can just pop the new one straight back in, so I might keep that actually. I personally, with dehydrated skin, did not love this because it just felt a little bit too dry for me. I do feel like you get that from a lot of SPFs, like it's just got some sort of drying effect, and I don't know where it comes from. But yeah, other than that, really nice base for under makeup. Simplifies it so that you don't have to do like moisturizer and then SPF, because that does get a bit complicated, and it's like, how many things do I need to own? You know, I just ran out of storage. I literally just bought a new phone last time they launched one. I doubled my storage, and yet here we are. I've just had to delete some things, which has meant the camera position has moved, and that really drives me nuts. Where were we at? I feel like I'm gonna speak fast now. God. Would I repurchase this? Probably not. I just feel like it's not really for me. I normally go in with this pink PDRN serum, then this one, which I'm going to talk about next, and then I go in with the Tatcha Silk sunscreen. So that's my routine that works. Which leads us to next. This is the Medicube PDR Pink Collagen Capsule Cream. I love this. Love. Unfortunately, it's come up in a lot of controversy lately, which means that it might be really bad for you, which is just great news. Oh, why is it sweating? Here's one that I'm using now. I'm about halfway through it. The most devastating thing ever happened to it. They normally look like this, right? And then you just pick up one little boba ball, and then that's good enough for like your entire face, especially if you use serum. If you don't use serum, you might need to. What happened is I have it just here, you can't see. There is shit everywhere. It's so bad. Anxiety. I'm surprised I get any sleep because it's just chaos here. So for that reason, I ended up knocking it off. And look what's happened to it. It basically just stirred itself up. So that's devastating. This makes an incredible primer somehow. I think it's got very like lightweight gel texture. If you don't like things that feel occlusive, so that means like kind of feels like a mask on your skin, like a jelly primer, do you know what I mean? Then you're not gonna like this. Yeah, but I really love this, especially with the Booster Pro. You massage it in for 5 minutes and it gives you the most glowy glass skin, and it makes your makeup stick perfectly. If you already have like a grippy primer that you love, you don't need this. Having said that, I have seen a few TikToks about this potentially having something toxic in it, and I don't know if it's true. And to be honest, I don't really get my science news from TikTokers because that would be wild. But yeah, so I'm a bit on the fence about would I repurchase it or not. Based off how I was enjoying it, like living in peace a few days ago, 100% I would repurchase it. Like, I've been taking pictures recently and I've not needed to retouch it at all, which is a miracle. So yeah, I don't know, I'm really on the fence and stressed. Next is this little Skin Rocks the moisturizer. I got this as part of a campaign, and this is a travel size. Don't know how I'm spelling it. Really liked this. It's so buttery. It actually reminds me of the Kiehl's Ultra Facial, but with like a more buttery texture. So for that reason, I didn't love it under makeup because I feel like it made everything a little bit slider. This at night though, oh my god, my skin would wake up so hydrated. Not just that, I had this little travel size. I was using it every night for probably like 2 months. It just seemed like a little bit went a really long way. And also it's one of them things that's going to help your skin barrier, and that's like really important when it comes to skincare. No matter what you do, you want to be looking after your skin barrier because that's going to help with everything, like literally everything. Dry skin, acne prone skin, everyone needs to be looking after their skin barrier. Like, that is like #1 most important thing. And if you've got dry skin, this is a gorgeous night cream. definitely recommend. Would I repurchase it? Yeah, I think I really would. Last but not least, we have the Kerastase Genesis Serum. I did recently post about this. Really, really love this. Last year, my hairdresser sabotaged my hair, and basically the front part of it was way too short and it was like blunt, and then I had long at the back. So instead of having like layery, like floaty bits like I have right now, I had like a bob with like some shitty extension vibes going on at the back. And then I ended up purchasing this. This actually is not for growing your hair. It's actually an anti-hair fall serum. It's got aminexil and caffeine and, why am I meant to translate it from French? Ginger extract. And you can put this on morning and night. I just kind of do it at night just for bed. I do one pipette like all the way through my hair. I've talked about this properly on like one of my YouTube shorts. I feel like my hair's falling out less. I feel like it's generally like stronger. And you know what? Right at the back of my hair, I've got these, well, I'm sure everyone has, I've got these fine hairs that were always this length and now they're like this length. So I assume they're not falling out as easy. Would I repurchase it? I already have. And I've got another one in the drawer over there that they sent to me the other week. So yeah, big fan. Having said that, a couple of hours ago, I actually bought the new K18 anti-hair fall, anti-grey hair serum because I don't want grey hair. There is nothing wrong with aging or having grey hair, so stop that right now. But I really love my brown hair, so I don't want it to go anywhere. This one's like 60-ish pounds. The one that I bought this morning is 110. Ouch. So I'd be very curious to see how it goes. That is it for my beauty empties. Thank God, because now I can get rid of this and I can just put this in a drawer and get on with my life. Let me know in the comments what products you have finished lately that you will be repurchasing, because I would love to check them out, and I feel like it's just such a fun thing to do, to share with the class everything you've been enjoying. And I guess that will be it until next time.